Hello, I'm Greta Tita Gita Mayor. Thank you so much for subscribing this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share so that others will also be equipped about their potential. And if you are new, click the subscribe and notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video. In this channel, you will receive wisdom for living. We are now on day 273. Work the master key. So, yan yung ating text sa video ito ay yung title pala at ang ating text ay makikita sa Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. So, yan yung sinasabi ni Pablo. Ibig sabihin, bawat isa sa atin ay nilikha ni God. Nilikha niya through Jesus Christ para gumawa ng to do good works. Ayan. We have work to do na kung saan gin-prepare ni God. Kaya yung ating topic ngayon sa video ito ay work the master key. Yan yung susi para ma-release mo ang iyong potential. Okay. So, yan ang susi para ma-release mo ang iyong potential. At yung binasa natin kanina sa ito sa Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10. Okay. Ano ibig sabihin? Para mas clear pa sa atin, bakit sinabi natin na key, the master, work, the master key to release your potential. Bakit kailangan? Kasi tayo nilikha nga ni God, dinisinyo na magtrabaho. At ang trabaho natin ay prepare niya in advance. Sabi rito, dreams without work accomplish nothing. The Apostle Paul could not have reached the non-Jewish world with the gospel of Jesus Christ if he had only rejoiced in his new relationship with God, learned to live by faith, surveyed his resources, and sought a healthy environment in which to live. Paul had to work to release his potential and to achieve his purpose. So, kailangan magtrabaho ni Pablo para ma-release yung kanyang potential. At ang sabi rito, ang ating dreams, yung ating mga panaginip, yung ating pangarap ay hindi ma-accomplish kung hindi tayo magtrabaho, hindi natin ito trabahuin. At sabi niya, para maabot ni Pablo yung kanyang work, kasi yun yung kanyang trabaho to reach out to the non-Jewish, ibig sabihin the Gentiles. His work is to reach out the Gentiles or the non-Jewish with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Ang sabi niya rito, had only rejoiced in his new relationship with God, learned to live by faith, surveyed these resources, and sought a healthy environment in which to live. So, si Pablo, kailangan niya magtrabaho para ma-release yung kanyang potential at ma-achieve niya yung kanyang purpose. So, bawat isa sa atin, kailangan nating trumabaho. Anong trabaho natin? Para maabot yung dream. Ma-fulfill yung ating dream. May labas natin yung ating potential. So, when we are working, we are releasing our potential at tinutupad natin yung layunin, bakit tayo nabubuhay sa mundong ito? Just like me, now I'm working. Bakit? Kasi yung dream ni God sa akin is na binigay sa puso ko, my work has something to do with my assignment. My work has something to do with the purpose God has given me and that He has put it inside my heart. At yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, to see the Philippines living like heaven on earth. So, kailangan ko to trabahuin. Introduce ko sa mga churches, and then I make a video like this so that people will be able to hear the message about how to live a life that is free from stress, na ma-develop yung values ng lifestyle, ng culture, ng kingdom of God sa buhay natin. So, mahalaga because teaching can change our mindset. At by following the principles, so when I teach about the principles from the Bible and people will obey it, it means they will develop a culture. Makadevelop ng culture. So yung fulfilling or obeying the principles, ito ang resulta ay makadevelop ka ng kultura. So by following the principles. Kaya kailangan nating trabahuin yung ating dapat na assignment. Kagaya ko yung sinasabi ko kanina. So si Pablo ganun din. In order to release his potential and achieve his purpose, he need to work. Ikaw ganun din. Ano nga yung work? Work is what God wanted you to be and God wanted you to do. So for me, my work ay yung aking God-given dream to see the Philippines living like heaven on earth. So anong gagawin ko? I have to work para maabot ang dream na ito. Okay. So, ang bawat isa sa atin ay may kanya-kanyang trabaho. So, you have to do your work. Ano nga yung work? Work is God wanted you to be and wanted you to do. So, the master key to release your potential is work. So, when you work out for your purpose, you are releasing your potential. Okay. Next one. Ano ang ibig sabihin nito? The New Testament is filled with stories of Paul's effort to share God's gift of salvation with those who had not heard the gospel. See particularly Acts chapter 13 hanggang 20. When one door closed, he looked for another. Again and again, Paul worked hard fighting discouragement, misunderstandings, and distrust to fulfill his commission from God. So, si Pablo ay nagtrabaho siya. Trinabaho niya yung kanyang assignment. Ano yung kanyang assignment? To reach out the non-Jews or the Gentiles. So, anong ginawa niya? Mababasa sa Acts 13-20 na kapag ang isang lugar na pinuntahan niya ay hindi nila tinatanggap yung salita ng Diyos, naghahanap siya ng mga lugar na naman na kung saan welcome sila. Again and again, Paul worked hard. Diba maraming mga dinaanan si Pablo? He was beaten, he was in shipwreck, he was persecuted. So marami siyang mga experiences pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin siya. Despite of those hardships, struggles, at ilang beses siya na gustong patayin, pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin siya because he wants to fulfill, he's working to fulfill his mission na binigay ng Diyos sa kanya. So, kagaya ni Pablo, ganun din tayo dapat. So, work, kailangan alamin mo yung work mo. Kung ano yung work mo, dapat yung tuloy-tuloy mong gawin. Work as God planned it was given to man before he sinned. It is his tool to make us productive and fruitful. Because God's assignments and activities always involve work, He designed men and women to share in His creativity by giving them the opportunity to work. So, ibig sabihin, yung work, ay hindi yan nag-umpisa nung pagkatapos ni Adam and Eve nagkasala. Bago si Eve nga lumabas mababasa mo sa Genesis chapter 2 na si God binigyan ng work si Adam. Nang sabi ni God kay Adam, work at it. Sabi niya, di ba? So, work, sabi niya. Ibig sabihin, become. Di ba? Naalala nyo, yung ibig sabihin ng work is aragon. Ibig sabihin, work to become. So, ibig sabihin, you become. You work out. Ano yung pagka-disenyo sa'yo ni God? Ayun. So, yun yung work mo. So, si Pablo, ang work niya is to reach out the non-Jewish. Kaya, ginawa niya yon. At ang work ay binigay sa atin ni God o binigay kay Adam bago pa siya nagkasala. Ito yung paraan para siya ay maging productive at maging fruitful. Because God's assignments and activities always involve work. Dinisenyo niyang bawat isa sa atin na magamit yung kanyang creativity, yung nature na nilagay niya sa atin, by giving us opportunity. So, kung si God ay dinisenyo niya tayo na magtrabaho, laan din siya, ibig sabihin, also arranged opportunities, circumstances for us to work. Bakit? Kasi yan yung paraan para mailabas natin yung ating potential. Tignan mo yung mga tao na that will also give you fulfillment. That is God's way, God's tool to help you to be productive be fulfilled. Kasi dahil na-disenyo ka na magtrabaho, syempre, dyan ka magiging masaya. Kung hindi ka nagtatrabaho, tingnan mo yung mga nag-retire na mga tao, di ba? Nag-retire na sila pero nagtatrabaho pa din sila, ginagawa nila. For example, dati yung ginamit ko na illustration, my father is an agriculturist and his passion is to plants. So even though he's already old, nag-retire na siya, nagtanim pa rin siya na nagtanim. Na kung saan yung aming 1 hectare dati na lupa, siya lang nagtanim ng mga niyog. So, ang dami, 1 hektarya. So, paano niya yung nataniman? He strategized. Kasi yun yung kanyang passion eh. So, hindi niya namalayan, nataniman niya ng niyog, nataniman niya ng mga fruit trees, maraming langka at saka atis. So, hindi niya kailangan na magbayad. Siya lahat nagtanim yun kasi passion niya yun. Ang kanya lagi sa libangan niya. Sabi niya kahit na ay nag-retire na, nagtatrabaho pa rin siya because that is his passion na kung saan tayo ay nidisenyo na magtrabaho. So, dahil nadisenyo ka na magtrabaho, hindi ka hihinto. Kaya walang retirement sa work, di ba? What God wanted you to be and what God wanted you to do. So, that's your work. So, bawat isa sa atin ay nilikha ni God na trumabaho para matupad yung layunin bakit tayo nabubuhay sa mundong ito. Kaya napakahalaga na ang bawat isa ay ma-discover yung kanyang work. Because you will not become productive and fruitful if you will not discover your work. So, ang work na ito yung key master. Ito yung paraan para mailabas mo ang iyong galing, ang potential, ang abilities na mayroon ka at ikaw mismo ay makita mo. Kaya, bawat isa ay nilikha, dinisenyo na ganyan at naglaan din si Lord, naglagay si Lord, nag-arrange si Lord ng circumstances for you, the opportunity to work. So, even as God worked through His spoken word to make the unobservable visible, so too we must work to reveal the invisible possibilities that exist in us. Although the conditions of work changed after sin, becoming painful and requiring great effort, the purpose of work did not. Work is not a result of sin. So, ayan. Ang trabaho ay hindi resulta ng kasalanan. Kasi si God nagtatrabaho din. Hindi naman sinner si God. So, God also worked through His spoken word na kung saan yung kanyang salita itinitignan niya para maisakatuparan ito. Sinisigurado niya na maisakatuparan ito. Although na ang condition, sabi niya rito, yung type ng ating work, hindi naman condition, kundi yung, although the conditions of the work change after sin, sometimes we'll experience pain, we struggle, we experience being tired. So, yun yung mga result ng sin. Pero yung work natin na hindi na bago. Work is not a result of sin. Yung sabi natin kanina, dahil ito ay binigay, dinisenyo tayo ni God na magtrabaho kasi siya nagtatrabaho. Remember, we were created in the image and likeness of we were created and in the image and likeness of God. We were created and in the image and likeness of God. So, ibig sabihin, kung si Lord ay nag-work tayo, ganun din. Di ba sabi ni Jesus Christ, I will only do what my fathers do. Ano man yung ginagawa ni God, yun din yung ginagawa ko. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Kung ano yung iniisip ni God, yung ginagawa ko. Ibig sabihin kung ano yung sinasabi sa kanyang salita, yung sinasakatuparan. Ayan. So, bawat isa sa atin ay dinisenyo na magtrabaho, gawin kung ano yung pagkadisenyo sa atin ni God. And that's our work and that will give us fulfillment and satisfaction. Kaya yung sabi ko kanina na kahit nag-retire na yung isang tao sa kanyang job, yung kanyang work ay tinutuloy-tuloy niya pa rin. Kaya sa school na kung saan ako nagpa-part-time ay maraming mga retired teacher pero nagtuturo pa rin sila because that's their work, that's their passion. Na kung saan, ganun yung kanila, ang pagkadisenyo sa kanila ng taga-paglikha. Okay. So, work releases potential and empowers success. It uses innate abilities and natural talents to share experience and proficiency. It also energizes the world's productive ability and activates man's creative power. In essence, work brings forth from a man or woman the possibilities that will die with that individual unless they are activated, performed, produced, and fulfilled. So, ito na yung sinasabi natin kanina na Work produces potentials. Ayan, kasi yun yung key master eh. Yun yung susi. So yung ating pagtatrabaho, ay nakikita natin na ilalabas natin yung ating abilities, yung ating skills na develop. And empower success. So yun yung paraan para tayo ay maging matagumpay. At kapag ikaw ay nag-work, ginagamit mo ang iyong innate, ibig sabihin built-in abilities, yung natural mo na talents na ilalabas mo, na i-share mo. At nahahasa ka. At nagbibigay ito ng sa'yo, ng lakas, na energize ka. Yung word nila na nagbibigay buhay, nabuhayan ako. Ayan. Kasi passion mo yan eh. Dinisinyo ka to do that. So it also energize, sabi niya, the world's productive ability. Na-activate yung pagiging creative mo, yung essence ng work brings forth from a man or woman the possibilities that will die with that individual unless they are activated. So, kung wala kang work, you will not be activated. Pag di mo rin na tuklasan ang iyong work, your potential will not be released. It will not be activated. You will not be able to perform and produce the fruit that you need to produce, and your life will not be fulfilled. Kaya mahalaga na alam natin yung ating work. Kasi ito yung master key para ma-release natin yung potential na mayroon tayo. Kaya napakahalaga na alam mo yung work mo at ginagawa mo ito. So, bawat isa, remember, ay mayroong trabaho, nilikha ni God ang bawat isa sa atin para magtrabaho, at ito ay nilagay niya, binigay niya sa bawat isa sa atin si Jesus Christ as an example. Kahit si Adam ay sinabihan niya, yung unang utos niya is to work. Sabi niya, be yourself. So, in the essence of work, strength and energy waste away. Dreams and visions without and die. God-given skills and talents degenerate, and productivity wanes. In essence, laziness, which is the absence of work, aborts potential and sacrifices possibilities. So, ayan. So, clear na nakasabi rito, di ba? Na kapag hindi ka nagtrabaho, yung strength and energy mo ay masasayang. It means kung hindi mo natuklasan yung work mo, na what God wanted you to be and what God wanted you to do, ay masasayang yung energy mo, yung effort mo. And dreams and visions ay mamamatay lang. Ibig sabihin, dala-dala mo sa kamatayan. Yung skills na binigay sa'yo ni God, yung talents mag-degenerate, yung productivity mo ay hindi maisa sa katuparan. Walang, kumbaga, di ba, maalala nyo yung fig tree, naging curse ni Jesus? Dahil unproductive, you're supposed to be, mamumunga na siya. Pero dahil di siya namunga, naging curse siya ni God, ni Jesus. So, in essence ang isang tao na hindi nag-work, ibig sabihin hindi niya tinutupad yung what God wanted him to be. Sabi niya, laziness, which is the absence of work, aborts potential, sacrifices possibilities. So, napakahalaga na tayo ay nagtatrabaho. We work what God wanted us to be, and we do what God wanted us to do. So, that's our work. So, napakahalaga na nagtatrabaho ka. Ayan. Ginagawa mo kung ano yung gusto ni God sa buhay mo and God wanted you to be para ma-release mo ang iyong potential. So, each one of us. So, another thing na dapat maintindihan natin para mas clear sa atin ito. Therefore, God's purpose for giving you work is to bless you by calling forth from you all that He sees in you. He designed you to meet your needs and the needs of others through your ability to work. So, yung work mo ay is used to meet the needs of others. Ay nagagamit para ma-meet yung needs ng iba. Ang gift mo ay magagamit para ma-solve yung solution na yung problema. Mabigyan ng solution yung problema ng isang tao, for example, ang isang dentist. So, yan yung kanyang, dinisinyo siya maging dentist. So, dapat ay gawin niya yung kanyang trabaho bilang isang dentist. Kaya, kung may sakit ka sa ngipin or gusto ko magpabunot, pumunta ka sa dentist. So, kung may problema ka naman, for example, sa cellphone mo or laptop mo, ay pupunta ka naman dun sa mga nag-aayos niyan kasi yan yung kanilang work. Or sa mga tao na kung saan ang work nila ay to become a businessman at nakapag-isip sila ng mga servisyo, for example, the drive-thru. So, that's the work. Ibig sabihin na solve yung problema ng karamihan. So, therefore, God's purpose for giving you work is to bless you by calling forth from you. So, ibig sabihin ay nilikha ka ni God para trabahuin yon. So, kung hindi mo magawa, syempre, hindi mo ma-release ang iyong potential. Hindi mo mabigyan ng solusyon yung problema ng ibang tao. So, ginagamit yan, why God give you work to bless you and to bless others. Paano? Pag nasusolve mo yung problema ng ibang tao, natutulungan mo yung ibang tao through your gift, through your passion. So, that's your work. So, ibig sabihin, you are a blessing to other people, not just for yourself, kapag ginagawa mo yung work mo. So, napakahalaga na naintindihan mo at alam mo. So, each one of us always, remember, ulitin ko ulit na bawat isa sa atin ay nilikha tayo ni God, dinisinyo tayo to work. So, ang sabi niya rito sa slide na ito ay, when you see work from this perspective, and you accept your opportunities to work as the gifts of a loving God who wants to draw from you the wealth of your hidden potential, you will find that work becomes an anticipated pleasure to be embraced as an opportunity to find happiness and fulfillment. Work is the master key to releasing your potential. So, when you work, pagka ganito yung pananaw mo, pag yung pananaw mo ay kagaya nito, yung sinasabi ko that work is the master key to release your potential. So, pag pumupunta ka sa work mo, ibig sabihin, ginagawa mo what God wanted you to do, what God wanted you to be, ibig sabihin, may enjoy ka. So, kung yung job mo ay may kinalaman sa yung work, sa passion mo, excited ka pumupunta kasi may re-release mo ang iyong potential. So, ano man yung job mo, ngayon, ay continue to go to your job that will help you to develop and release your potential. O kung dini-develop mo pa man, kung ano pa man yung ginagawa mo ngayon para maabot mo or ma-discover mo yung work mo, continue to do it because you are releasing your potential. Pero kung wala kang ginagawa para malaman mo kung ano yung work mo, what God wanted you to be, so hindi mo ma-release yung full potential mo. Kaya dapat ay malaman mo kung ano ang work mo para ma-release mo ang iyong potential. Because work releases your full potential. So, ang tanong ko ngayon ay, what's the master key to release your potential? And what will you do to release your potential? So, if you have the answer, just leave a comment below. Okay, so, thanks for watching. God bless.